What's going on, guys? It's your boy Then Goes Back for another video, and I'm going to be doing a quick little recap / review of episode 3 of Invincible. Transitioning over to some new software as far as like editing the videos and getting them up and stuff like that. I'm going back to my old school way of doing the videos, of just getting my good ass Canon G7X camera, recording myself, and then just uploading it straight like that. I'm gonna work on music in the background in the open a little bit later, but just for the sake of time and getting some content out, I'm gonna at least give y'all some good quality looking ass videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be the trade-off. Might not have no music in the background and nothing like that, but you definitely gonna have some good quality ass, like, you're gonna be able to see my follicles damn near, nigga. You're gonna see how sliced I am too. But anyway, yeah, episode 3 of Invincible. I enjoyed it as well. Not quite as much as the second one, but I tell you what I really did like in this episode was the character moments. They did another great job of, you know, just further character building, everything that's going on, giving us more time with the characters that's already there, and introducing some new ones. We finally got a look at Monster Girl in this episode, which I thought was awesome. Forgot her name, but the chick that does the voice of Azula from Avatar actually does the voice of Monster Girl, the human side anyway. She did a great job, as well as Kevin Michael Richardson, who also does the voice of the Mauler twins, doing the voice of the monster side of Monster Girl. All in all, I just enjoyed that scene. I had a huge smile on my face the whole time. The way that her and Rexplode was going back and forth off each other, the dick jokes, the fight inside the actual training, like, you know, room. They actually had a real deal fight, and that as well. I really like how they expanded on that too. Because in the comic, when Cecil asked Robot if he would lead the new Guardians of the Globe and kind of like form a team himself, we never actually got to see the training or like the actual auditions to be on the Guardians of the Globe team. We just got to see that, you know, Mark went there. A fight happened in between Rex and Monster Girl. You got a couple of talk scenes between Donald and Robot, and then out of nowhere, the new team is selected. So we didn't even really get to see each of them try out. So I liked how they actually had a scene in this episode that showed each character that made the cut actually trying out and what they could do, highlighting their strengths and stuff like that. Good little soundtrack in the background. You know, just a change that I feel like was it was on the wall. Anybody could add that. Made sense to be there, and it was a welcome change, just like all these other changes that they've been making. Now, what I thought was funny was the first scene of this episode was a funeral scene for the Guardians of the Globe. Now, I love the funeral scene in the comic book because it was so many Easter eggs, so many cameos, bruh. Like, it was crazy, man. What was it? Iron or Super? What was it? Super Patriot, Savage Dragon. What it was? Wildcats. Man, who else showed up? It was so many Easter eggs. Like, so many people from other Image comics have popped up at that funeral, and that's why I love that issue so much. I really enjoyed it. Black Samson's personal assistant, his butler, put on his uniform and lost his fucking mind and tried attacking everybody at the funeral. Yeah, man, it was funny, but it was also a great scene. And I think what really stole the scene was the fact that all of these cameos was up in there. Now, I feel like it was a good indication to see the scene because it makes me wonder, and also solidifies the idea that I had before, that maybe they're not gonna have all these characters guest star during the Invincible War, which really begs the question as to how are they going to do that. It makes you think a whole lot about how they're gonna do that. But I got another video separate where I'm gonna talk about that deeper later on down the line. But it was still a great scene, nonetheless, even though they cut out, like, they trimmed the fat tremendously from how it was in the comic. You know, legal reasons and all that, I can understand. But the scene was still good. I thought it was funny how they, well, not really funny, but cool little detail, how they had to pretty much hold 2 separate ceremonies because they don't want the world at large to know where these heroes' actual bodies are buried. So they have like the press event, like the press funeral, where Omni-Man gives a speech and reassures the world that they're safe and all this good stuff. And then they have the actual funeral where people, a select few, actually get to go where the real bodies are and get buried and stuff like that. So I thought that was a cool little detail. What else happened in this episode? Besides the training you know, and that getting super expanded upon, and you know, everybody getting a moment to shine, and the new Guardians of the Globe forming a team, Robot being put in charge by Cecil, the funeral, and Omni-Man just lying like fuck all out his teeth and laughed up like it was so. The whole time I'm watching that scene, I'm just like, Omni-Man, you are flexing so hard, bro. Like, this is ridiculous, the amount of flexing that is. Like, I feel this shit. I'm just like, damn, flex, flex, flex. Oh my god, flex, flex, flex. You know, it's just way too much. Just way too much flexing. But I enjoy it. I really like how they're dragging this out. They're making it more of a murder mystery type deal instead of just, you know what I'm saying, slapping in their face. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I thought this shit was gonna happen a little quicker, man. I thought that maybe we would have already been to the Omni-Man reveal by like episode 3 or 4. Like, I wasn't sure, but I think I'm kind of starting to get used to how they're switching this stuff around. I think I'm starting to kind of get a feel for like how they want to do this stuff. Now, we only got 4 episodes left. I haven't seen episode 4. I don't know if D.A. St. Clair pop up in that episode, but he ain't got that much longer to show up. And we already know Mark doesn't meet him until he go to college. So is Mark gonna graduate in this season too? Like, it's a lot, man. It's a lot to speculate on. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, focus too much on it, because I'll end up talking about stuff that ain't even supposed to be in the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are separate videos. But it does beg the question. It does make you wonder how exactly they're gonna pace this out. But yeah, so the training, Robot being put in charge, everybody getting a moment to shine, the funeral, Omni-Man flexing. There was a great moment at the end of the episode, like a great scene with the Mauler twins too. Oh my goodness. I really like how they're doing the Mauler twins in the show as well. The Mauler twins are killing it. Kevin Michael Richardson killing it, bringing them to life in ways that I just never could have imagined. Like, I like the Mauler twins in the comic, I really do, but it's like, it's certain characters that they're bringing to life in this animated series that they are making way better than they ever was in the comic book. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm knocking the comic book counterparts, it's just that the animated series, it's just layering in so many good little, you know what I'm saying, sections. It's adding on so much stuff to these characters that fit like a glove. Like, you feel like it was always there, but we never actually got to see it. And it's like we're just getting more time with these characters, seeing them do natural things that we know they would do. And it's just really cool just getting more time with these characters, getting to enjoy them, see them realized in this amazing way. And some of these characters are surprising you, and they are making them 10 times better than they ever was in the comic, like ever. I'm talking about like ever, like characters that you didn't even really pay that attention, didn't even pay that much attention to. You watch it in the anime, you just like, damn, like Doc Seismic, bruh. Are you fucking serious? Bruh, Doc Seismic was wrecking shit in episode 3. I was not expecting them to make him that much of a savage. Don't get me wrong, bro wasn't just like on some the Raid redemption shit. Like, he wasn't just beating the shit out of everybody, but he had way more gravitas, and he was way more fun, funny, and just overall enjoyable in the show than he ever was in the comic. Like, honestly, in the comic, I didn't even see him as a serious threat until that one fight that he had with everybody when they was underground, and he had pretty much got all these monsters to work with him and stuff like that, and he pretty much subdued and took out all of the heroes that were worth some shit around that time, like the Astounding Wolfman, Brit, and he even subdued Invincible for a little bit until Invincible lost himself to his rage and started fucking shit up, and literally like got like the bottom jaw of one of those monsters, like one of those subterranean monsters. He literally grabbed the bottom jaw and pushed it up while screaming like, yeah! He pushed the bottom jaw up, and the teeth inside that monster went inside its own head and like punctured the top of it. It was some savage shit. So if they made that first little initial scuffle with Invincible and Doc Seismic this much better, if they made the attack of the Guardians of the Globe and Omni-Man in the first episode that much better, if they made the fucking fight with the Flaxians that much better, like, what more do you need, bro? Like, I can't wait until the fucking betrayal that I can't wait how they do that fight. That fight is gonna be so much more epic than it has ever been. and conquest. All will be the best. That will be the true test. Y'all don't know nothing about no conquest, bro. Y'all don't know. But yeah, man, I fuck with this episode, and once again, like I just went over that quick little list at the end, I really like how this show is just making so many different elements that I already enjoyed from the comic so much better. Just expanding on everything, adding more layers to it, further explaining stuff, and yeah, man, it just makes it feel like an overall more realized story. But I wouldn't say go without the comic. Hell no. The comic does a lot of things that the show doesn't do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I said in my other video, they're two sides of the same coin. You can't have one without the other. So far, this show is 3 for 3. I haven't watched episode 4, but I'm going to be getting into that, doing my live reaction and review. You already know. But so far, bro, episode 1, 2, and 3, crack. They ain't fuck up at all on that shit. Maybe a couple of things I would do a little different here and there. But overall, first 3 episodes, I love them. Dope as hell. Know everybody and their mama, then probably already watched episode 4. I'm gonna get on that shit way before Friday drop. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We got a long time till Friday. I'm gonna watch it, live reaction, review, all that good stuff. But y'all can look forward to seeing my ugly ass face in high def for probably like the rest of my videos. For the most part, I'm gonna be using the camera that I spent all this damn money on, so I need to use it. I might as well use it. I don't know why the fuck I'm not using it more, but yeah, I'm gonna start using it. And these videos are gonna be able to get out a lot quicker because I'm not doing as many edits. I don't really need to. So yeah, man, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the episode as well. Like, dislike, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified for more videos like this one. Have the Discord in the comments as well, so hit the link to join the Discord. Let's keep the conversation about Invincible going strong. You already know, man. And yeah, hope you're having a good day, night, wherever you are. Until next time, y'all. Peace. I'm gonna get the episode. Forgot to get my rating. I'm gonna get the episode of hell yeah. Cause like I said, the character moments really made this episode go up for me. And what made it a hell yeah is the ending, which I didn't really understand. Let me throw that in there real quick. I don't know what they're doing with the ending. One of my viewers told me that Angstrom Levi actually frees the Mauler twins the second time that they get locked up. So I thought he was supposed to free them this time, but it was like some kind of secret type thing where Robot was the one that actually sprung them loose. And then you got this cool fucked up scene where one of the Mauler twins sacrificed the other one and literally just let him die in order so that he could escape. And he was just like, I'm sorry, man, but I could always make another one, bro. You know, because I love how they did that scene. That's the scene I was talking about, because, you know, the Mauler twins, they always argue back and forth about who's the clone and who's the original. It's a banter that happens all the time in the comic book, so I like that they carried that over in the show as well. And they do it brilliantly in the show. Like, it's done way better in the show than it is in comic. I absolutely love it. It's funny as hell. I love their soundtrack. They got flavor. They playing like black music in the back and shit. The Mauler twins, they hood. They may be blue, but they black. Anyway, I love that whole scene. And I didn't expect the Mauler twin to just sacrifice his brother like that. Like, if that shit was in the comic, I don't know. Like, I'm tripping. I reread the comic recently. I do not remember saying that, bro. But it was a great change. I loved it. Shocked me. And I also don't remember Robot helping them escape like that. So if that's a change, let me know. Maybe I'm tripping and Robot freed them the first time and the second time is what I was thinking about with Angstrom Levi. Either way, I know Angstrom Levi got to get introduced at some point. Making a video about that as well. But yeah, man, let me go ahead and get off here. I don't want this video to drag on too long. That last scene was just very interesting. I like how they did that. Causes a lot of questions that need to be answered, and I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. But overall, I get an episode of hell yeah. Really love the character moments. The mystery is still underlying and ongoing, and I'm curious about how it's going to go, especially with Damien Darkblood just popping up in Invincible's house at the end of the episode and just straight up just telling Debbie some shit that she don't want to hear, but we all know that she thinking about. She already know what's going on, bruh. And Damien Darkblood just told her the truth. So I like how, you know, they just constantly keep on building up to the ultimate reveal. Let's stick forward and see how it's gonna turn out. But yeah, man, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and slide off here, y'all. And stay tuned for my future videos that I'm gonna be dropping pretty soon. Peace.